What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video, and we got a bit of an interesting situation going on right now because this story honestly starts unfolding roughly last month around the 20th or so, where you had mouthwashing devs respond after social media mob harasses multiple artists over Anya fan art. If you can't be respectful and considerate, this fandom is not the place for you. Now, what happened here? Well, this is a indie sort of game, very small development team, a very small company that put out an old PS1 era style horror game in which it lead character is Anya. Simple enough. And people were very fond of the game. People liked the game. So people made fan art of Anya. Very, very nice fan art, very lovable fan art, and very attractive fan art. Simple enough, you know? People were doing that. And what ended up happening? Well, the usual things when the more hyper-progressive individuals that don't like you going around and, you know, just making fan art that might be attractive, whatever. They say dumb things like this. I will effing Minecraft you. Or they will attack you, deride you, do all sorts of heinous things to you, correct your artwork, so on and so forth, solely because they don't like your artwork. And because of this, you ended up having, you know, the leaders of Avowed actually come out here and just say, hey, if you're going to harass fan artists, this isn't the fandom for you. Standing up for fan artists, standing up for people that are actually fans of the project, fans of the IP. And following this situation, you had Asmongold respond to it. Everything was looking up for this game. Everything was looking up for Mouthwash. Mouthwash still has good reviews over on Steam. And then this happened. Mouthwashing audio developer loses his mind after Asmongold covered the game. I feel sick to my effing stomach. Yeah, I don't want to bury the lead here, guys. Asmongold was actually very happy about what he was seeing with the game. He was liking how the developers were defending fans, defending fan art. He was liking how they were pushing back against the people treating the fans with disrespect. And he was actually interested in playing the game. But following Asmongold reacting to this, we ended up having a developer come out here and say heinous things. The anti-woke crowd has found the game, and I feel sick to my effing stomach. Being on Twitter is going to be unbelievably painful from now on, that I don't know if I can be active on here. I don't have the energy for this. But he was positive about your game. He was pushing your game. He was being very kind about your game. And when confronted with this is what the dude ended up saying. He seemed interested in the game and said he'd play it after hearing about the controversy. So I'd say the more people experiencing your art, the better, even if you don't like them. Anti-woke means anti-gay, means anti-me as a dev. I've seen this dance many times before. I do not want him playing it, regardless of exposure, because it's making me feel like absolute shit. So solely because Asmongold came out and defended you guys, was on your side, he was doing everything right, and because he's Asmongold, you throw a temper tantrum and a literal bitch fit about it because he's anti-woke, he's against the woke ideology, he doesn't like it being pushed in games. There's a game that's not pushing it, but because of your own woke brain, you now have to stand against him and say that it's awful and that he wants you gone. Where nobody's ever said that, nobody knew you existed, and people were actually liking what your game was doing and what the developers were doing. Now, there's a lot of people going around here saying, well, he's just a sound developer. It's no big deal. He didn't have a huge aspect on the game. There's nothing huge going on here. Well, I'll bring you over here to this little thread from Grums where he's mainly just talking about what's going on here. He's discussing it. And we just scroll right on down here to Jose Diaz. My dude, the guy isn't one person of his staff. The guy is a core team member and co-founder. So the guy who literally wigged out because Asmongold responded to the game and was being very kind about it and is being very supportive of the way the developers were reacting to the harassment these fan artists were receiving is an actual co-worker on the game. Martin Howden, audio lead at Wrong Oregon. And then you just see here, co-founder Audio League. This is from their LinkedIn. And we even have Savvy doing a deep dive and confirming again, yes, he's a co-founder. He is a part of the game. Wrong Oregon. Game designer and musician from Gothburg, working at Wrong Oregon as audio lead, doing everything from composing, sound design, audio engineer work, and coding / implementation in engine. And you just start, looking around here. Experience, co-founder, audio lead. So he's a co-founder of the company that made the game. He's a developer on the game. And you have one of the largest streamers out there talking about your game, being very kind about your game, saying that he's willing to play your game on stream to his massive fan base. He's liking the fact that you guys came out here and defended your fans. He was on your side. He was saying, hey, you know what? I like what I'm seeing here. But because you're so brain rotten, you got sick to your stomach about it and freaked out and started attacking people, started showing your hands. And this is what people are calling out in the industry. Everything would be good for you guys. Your game would probably actually be seeing a rise in viewership, a rise in discussion. There wouldn't be a massive controversy around it. And people would actually, be very deferential to you and being like, hey, look at the awesome things these guys were doing. Look at how they defended their audience. Look at everything they did. This is so cool, so awesome. High fives all the way around. But because of your woke mind virus, because of your own hyper-progressive ideology, you have to stand against it. You have to now deride Asmongold. You have to freak out about it. Even though everybody was happy, you're the one that ruined this all. You're the one that now has everybody looking at you and going like, well, we don't want to support this game now. Because you freaked out. Because of your own little ideology, you had a mental bitch fit, freaked out on everybody, and started showing your hand and telling people where you actually lie politically and trying to use your own politics to say, if you disagree with me, I don't want you playing my game. I don't want you a part of my game. I don't want you a part of the development. Okay, I'll take my business elsewhere. And the dude ended up running over to Blue Skies because when we come back here to Phantom Pulse and we could just scroll down and see it, more things the guy ended up saying. It got really interesting because over on Blue Skies, the current safe space echo chamber for the left, you end up seeing, him getting his little back rubs and being told, it's okay, buddy. It's okay that the anti-woke found your game. I'm sorry this happened. I'm so sorry you've been dealing with all this. Taking time for yourself and away from social is a great idea. And we'll all be here to support you when you get back. Thank you. That means a lot. Heart. I really want to be active, and I'm not even going to try. This dude is just freaking out right now, but my mental health is taking a big toll, so it's best for me to step back for a while. Dude, everything was looking up for you, and you're the one that just ruined it all. And this is a perfect reason as to why you need to get these people out of your company. Asmongold was about to get this game a massive push, was about to help this game out a whole lot, because he was liking what he was seeing going on. But because of you, because of this co-founder, people are now saying, you know what? We're not going to give your money. We're not going to support your game. We're not going to be a part of this because of this dude. You need to get these people out of your company. Find a way to do it. He's raising the, hey, fire me sign, fire me sign, fire me sign, because what it is doing is hindering your growth. It is hurting sales. It is actually causing you financial problems at this point and hurting the bottom dollar. I would actually be interested in playing this game. I'm not even a fan of horror games, but guess what? I saw how you were reacting to the fans. I saw how you were being supportive of the fans. And that's things that I like to support. That's things I like to be a part of. And I would have given you money. But seeing how this dude freaked out at the sole thought of new customers coming in and people willing to drop money on this game, I don't want to give him money. I don't want to give this guy any credit. I don't want to help this game. This dude basically told me, because I disagree with him at an ideological level, he wants nothing to do with me and he doesn't want my business. Okay, I'll go somewhere else with it. But I'm going to leave it there. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out with friends, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.